Oh, nice. We're here. Wow, 9,000, you've arrived.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Tell me about the amenities.
No reservation,
Been cleaning
no problem.
today.
Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Where am I, and what is this place?
Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best-kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the
you
more
put your companions on
adventurous
passive and then had to
spacefaring
babysit
traveler.
them. Nice.
Understand?
Sure.
Swell. We like quick-on-the-draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $250 a night. Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket.
Lilia sent me. Where's Catherine?
You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit.
It's okay, man. Just point me in the right direction.
She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise. Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail.
Yeah. I mean, we'll probably bring this up every now and then throughout the playthrough. I'm still loving the game, but things like when you've got a game with fast travel, and I guess the point is you've got to unlock the fast travel, right, by getting to that location. When you disable the fast travel to all the other ones, that's not as part of a difficulty. That doesn't make the game more difficult. It just means you have to spend more time running out every time you want to go back and forth. That's got nothing to do with difficulty. Right? Now, unless you're measuring time to beat, well, then it does make it longer, but that's not more difficult. Difficulties like enemies do a little bit more damage or have a faster reaction time or better accuracy. You know? Yeah, but there are enemy differences on there as well. And as I said, like, I haven't had to try combat more than 3 or 4 times, like any individual combat section. And so I think if I dropped it down, I'd just be one-shotting like all the combat encounters, and that would take a lot of fun out of it because I wouldn't have to try. I like having to try. It's fun.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life. You don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood.
I'm not.
Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Do go on.
It's no flattery when it's true. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
Let me guess, we pocket the half you save.
Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
Wow, 134 charm. Well, I like everything. I'd be happy to help.
Was that sarcasm? I'm going to assume it was not. If it's sarcasm, you've got to show it somehow, like with a wink. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Oh, that's the tunnel. Okay, maybe I could take the tunnel. If I could find the tunnel again. Alright, let's go up the left and back down the right.
You seen Arthur today?
Nah, last time I saw him. Days.
You don't think he got crushed during the bridge collapse?
It was his team running that drop? Sure puts things into perspective.
Someone I can talk to? So,
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
duly noted.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Why would I want to buy an insurance policy where if I lose my arm, you take the half of my other arm? Why is your office on Monarch?
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
If you say so.
Oh, it's certainly not about what I say. That's all down to our legal team and our CFO.
What else can you tell me?
Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
Who would want to get an outrageous statement insured?
That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele.
Ah.
In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation.
Fair enough. I'm out.
One thing's for sure. You won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
Alright, let's just... I'll believe you. I just don't care about it. Funny though. I want to look at that. Now, if Robot sees me hacking, does he get angry? So if he's walking that way, he won't get angry, right? Oh yeah, I could have closed the door. That's a good point. At any rate.
always imagined Fallbrook would be...
This place is nice.
Cleaner, fancier, stocked with better booze.
Oh, I had something else say unlock with sublight storage key. This one? No, Fallbrook domicile. Okay. Oh, clear out raptors? Okay. How many raptors do you think we've gotten here? Whoa. I just took a shower. For some reason it doesn't hurt. Oh, thank you. Oh, I see. No, the acid though, not the projectile. Like the acid's still sitting there burning on me, doing nothing.
Only thing worse than the swill they're selling is the...
I'll thank you to check your weapons at the door.
Nope. Without my weapons, you wouldn't be able to, I don't know, be raptor free. Thank you very much. I might want to go up there, maybe. Well, hello. Get over here. Well, how do I get my ship over here? When am I going to play TDC? Oh, I don't think I'll be actually playing today. I was planning to play, but I was enjoying this too much. We'll get plenty in tomorrow. Caffeine drink. Saving.
I think I'll initiate an
Now that's convenient now that I got a spot out here. Huh. Plus, I guess I can always fly back to the other one. Thanks for dropping by, dude.
Can I help you? Don't think we've spoken before. I would remember. You look, well, I wouldn't forget what you're wearing, no.
Or had we been spoken before?
Most of the freshies spend their first day in the saloon. Fresh to Fallbrook, I mean. Me? I've been here going on 3 days now. I'm real friendly. Figure I've talked up everyone in town by now. But not you yet.
Seems it's your lucky day.
Every day I've been here has been my lucky day. Never won so much in my whole life. Aside from a close call during my wilderness hike, it's been a grand adventure. I'm dreadful blessed that Captain Criley hired me onto the crew.
Which crew?
You wouldn't have heard of them. They're just a small pot of smugglers. Kept getting their spoils stolen when they went to fence them. So they hired on a merc. They didn't mind my being so talkative, or them being my first protection gig. Captain Criley, he does ask me to shut it sometimes. In fact, I probably shouldn't be flapping my gums about his crew at all.
I'm looking for Devil's Peak.
Look for the horns and you can't miss it. Even I saw them when we flew overhead.
Horns?
Massive curved stone peaks if you want to get technical. They're part of the mountain terrain.
Cool. How'd you wind up in Fallbrook?
Well, Captain Criley wanted to take a pit stop. I'm the hired security, see? They pay me to guard the cargo, but right now the hull's empty. It's my first shore leave with the crew, and my maiden voyage before that. I can tell you it's been a real hoot.
Any survival tips?
Captain warned us to take care around Devil's Peak. The bigger beasties tend to roam the slopes there. Mid-morning, I thought I'd try Fallbrook's self-guided wilderness hike, the one that leads up around the mountain. Safe enough, else they wouldn't advertise, right? Wrong. Scarcely made it back in one piece.
Sounds like you had a close call.
You can say that again. Wilderness almost got me pushing up daisies. If I wasn't so fleet-footed, I never would have escaped them raptidons, then marauders, and that manta queen alive. To outrun him, I had to ditch my bag. All the bit cards from my winnings were weighing it down. A shame, because it was my favorite gun tote.
Oh, I guess that's it then.
Right then. Very well.
Later. Get out of the way.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks.
Oh, they are.
Hey, Wesley.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine send you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order?
Got any glacial age whiskey?
No, I don't have any... Ugh. If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets.
Oh, what can I bet on?
Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
Alright then. I'll get out of here. Ah, there's Catherine. Hey, oh.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy?
Oh, I don't
Why
care.
is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Charmer.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
Oh, man, we got a... I'm the fixer. Boss sent me... Sandra said you know something about corporation operating in secret in Monarch? Need a hand for hire?
If it's one that don't mind getting dirty, then I sure do.
Good, because I like
But
doing
how
quests.
am I to know whether you're reliable, if not fully trustworthy?
I could beat it out of you.
That you won't ever do. But I like your style, so I'm willing to take a risk. We'll consider it a trial run. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
Good. I get the feeling this is going to involve murder or mayhem. Back on that intimidation check, it's not the first time where we've passed a check to have the person we're either intimidating or persuading or lying, like, call us on it and be like, I don't care. But I like, you know, and I like that in the game. Most of the times it's either pass or fail, and if you pick intimidation, you intimidate them. You know, you don't have them stand up and be like, okay, yeah, I see it. You needed to be this intimidating to have a shot, but I'm still not scared of you. But I like it, you know. So I think that's cool. Nice bit of interesting sort of story into it.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
Well, okay then. What specifically do you want me to do?
Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details. So long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. And his
sometimes you get
his
negative or
production
attacked?
lines ought to make do.
That's kind of weird. Like, you need to have a certain amount of intimidation to intimidate someone, and when it fails, they actually treat you negative. Or when you pass, they treat you negatively because of it. It's almost like a mimic in a treasure chest type of thing, which is kind of weird in a game that has, like, requires you to have a number.
If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know.
Say I want to sabotage the factory.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records.
Yeah, it's not
or
RNG,
throw a
though.
wrench in the canning machinery.
And if I want to kill him?
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
Sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Alright. I'm just going to use your terminal, okay? Well, I mean... Do I have a sublight ID card? I think I do, but I don't know if I need it. I do. Okay.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind.
Really?
So, what's your story?
Well, strangest thing really, but I was frozen in space for 70 years, and then one day...
Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to. Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand?
You want me to give you money to spend time with me? Now, that's a grey area.
More than you can afford at this time.
Serve drinks, right?
Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook. I got some snacks on offer too from time to time.
This is I'm looking for work.
Who ain't these days? Everything runs through Ms. Malin here, so you might start with her.
Okay. I don't need a drink, so let's get out. That's the next one. What's this one? Oh, I think she's going to give me a weapon maybe as a reward. Put that away, Panz. We're about to level up as well.
No refunds, no exchanges, no returns. And no whining about it either.
Okay.
If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
Let me see what you have. Okay, what do we got in rifles? Deadeye assault rifle. Well, that looks like an upgrade. Alright, let's take that. No, actually, someone take my junk. Nice, and E to buy. Shotguns. Sort off spaces, Mark. Thank you. I'm going to speak to you in a second. I just want to have a look up here first.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Can you not see I'm walking here?
Where were you walking? Off the edge?
Physically, you mean? In my mind, I have traveled galaxies. Well, it is of no consequence, I assure you. I shall embark shortly with my legs.
To where?
I'm not entirely decided. If I'm being honest, I think I'd fancy a visit to Tartarus, so long as it's under the shield of my fantastical imagination.
Alright then. Good luck with that, bro. Oh, I did like the little shield I had on the other one, but, you know. Bigger damage numbers is better, right? My man.
Hungry? I'm famished myself. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Captain said you can give me an ID cartridge for the CMP factory.
Not so fast. My biometric IDs are special goods. Only on offer to special clients. You cotton?
I cotton. I think Fat Catherine sent me for it makes me special enough.
She needs it for a job? Well, why didn't you say so?
I did.
Reckoned you asked her where to best procure one, and she obligingly pointed you my way. Give me a jiffy to break. I mean, calibrate the ID. This goes like that. Nope, not quite right. A bit to the left.
Nice, bonfire.
That'll do it. For a CMP factory line worker,
You need an antivirus?
she sure is a beauty.
Windows Defender.
Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your
Comes with
life.
Windows.
I mean it. Lose the
pretty
ID
good.
and you don't get another. Also, you'll be off my list of unwholesome customers. Will that be all, or do you require something to say, scratch your itch?
I don't think I need to sell anything. I should go. Have you done any benchmarks on it yet? Ah, weapons from the void's in here, right? Man. Purchase old logs or data archives.
You shopping for pre-owned or new? If you bloody it, you buy it. Store policy.
Oh, who's the top dog?
Town sublight owned and run. Caters to a variety of clientele. The one you want to avoid pissing off the most is Catherine. Prove bad for her business, and she'll kneecap you without a second thought.
Town built on the side of the mountain. Don't see one of those every day.
Yeah, and? Do I look like the city planner? I wasn't exactly consulted on the blueprints when Catherine started building out Fallbrook. But now that you mention it, I reckon she had her reasons to hide us.
From who? Monarch is a lawless land. Yeah, but that's the problem. That means there's other people who know it's lawless.
We got smugglers, outlaws, mavericks, and Byzantium socialites flying in and out of Fallbrook
Serious
all
Sam
the
4,
time.
nice.
Why openly spit in the board's eye?
Fair enough.
Take it you're one of them yourself. Well, if you don't learn nothing else about Fallbrook, rest assured on this much. Your bits are always good with me.
I like it. Alright, what do you have here? Quest logs or stuff? No, okay.
My dry goods come 75% guaranteed mold free.
Italian seasoned chicken
75%
sausage and
mold-free.
Brussels sprouts.
No rubbernecking. Make a buy or
Never
move
been a
on.
big fan of chicken sausage. There we go, let's grab these. That's one thing I got to do is hit vendors up for quest items. I like that. But it frustrates me because I'll forget to get them. You know, like check every vendor for quest items. Although the game will tell me if there's a vendor that has a quest item.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
That's not how the game works.
All the bad parts of the meat without the richness. That's it. And you can fry them in their own grease.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire
You get bored eating
follow
the
them.
same stuff. I'm the exact opposite. I'd prefer to do the same stuff over and over then, because then I'd know I'd be efficient at it. I know where to get it from in the store, and I know exactly how long it's going to take me to cook. Oh. Well, he's gonna give... Okay, well, I found them, but someone stole them, dude.
Seeing as how that statement is wink-free, I am madder than a mantis swarm, and ready to bite somebody. You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs, no matter what it takes.
That's Catherine. What do I want Catherine for? I want... Oh, okay. Well, we're here. Oh, where's the Sprat Kings one? We can do catfish? I haven't had catfish in ages. Like, real long time.
Minnie Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside! Close the damn door. You'll let my sprats out. Damn it all! Now look what you've done. It'll take me ages
I
to
didn't
round
open
them
the
up
door.
again.
The door was open when I got here.
State your purpose, or get out of my face, domicile intruder.
I'm looking for some missing sprats. You wouldn't have seen any around.
Missing? Nope. Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for. Thank you kindly.
What do I
Now,
use?
if that'll
I use
be all,
Defender.
I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed.
What was I using before that? I think I was using Panda before that. Rescue sprats? As in rescued from Sublight's shipping tunnels?
Day in, day out, they ran their little route, getting picked off along the way. What was I to do, turn a blind eye? Malin's an animal lover. She won't hold my actions against me. Look, I don't care if Nilsson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder.
Okay, I won't hurt your sprats. The drugs have probably passed through their digestive tracts already. Let's persuade him.
You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
Poop quest. Man. Oh, I use Windows Defender. I didn't on... I think it was on my Windows 7 machine I did, or Windows 8. I didn't. I did on 7. I did on 8. I did on 10. Yeah, no worries. I think I used Panda on that computer. Panda something, like, and a couple of initials. It's really good. Like, I think people gave it a hard time, but it's always been at the top of the list, especially on the free antivirus. But it had an issue, like they disabled some of the features in Windows 8, and it made it not as friendly to use. Now, granted, I don't go to a lot of dodgy sites, and if one of my browsers comes up with a warning of something, because a lot of the browser stuff like detects, dodgy sites, and unless it's a site that I know hands down is legit, like I had a couple of when I was doing some work with universities, some of their their sites would come up listed as the non-trusted sites, but mainly because they're open for TCP transfers. So but if I ever get one of those sites that a browser says, oh look, this is an untrusted site, it gives you the options of get me out of here or I know what I'm doing, I'm going to click the get me out of here button because I just don't want to risk anything. But I still think you could with most modern day antiviruses. I just don't see the point, right? Yeah, well, that's the thing. You can always end up in somewhere that you're not familiar with. But like I said, I never had any issues with Defender on either of my Windows 7's machines. And it was only the Windows 8 one because when I was trying to do some things, like I think I was just wanting to run scans or something, and I couldn't get something set up, and I sort of dug into it, and that's when I found out that they'd changed some stuff. So I went looking, and I was always happy with Windows Defender. And when I was looking for ways to fix it, and I was just coming up on the list of other free, because I'm cheap, virus software, like most of them were getting ratings from a lot of different sites. And this was back before, how these days you go to a site, like you search something and you go to a site and you pull up, like you Google it or whatever, you pull up like 3 or 4 pages, and out of those, if you pull up 2, if not all 3 of them are word for word the exact same article, so that's really only one article, right? But this was back before that sort of stuff was on the internet, where the tech reviews and stuff would often be different. And whenever it was a top 5 or top 10 antivirus, including free and paid, Defender was always amongst the top 3 in the pay, up against paid ones like Norton and Avira. And then Avira had some issues at one stage. Norton's had issues at different stages. I mean, they all have issues at different stages, I guess. But yeah, so when I sort of read more into that, and like I said, I needed something else. I'm pretty sure it was Panda something, as in the Panda Bear type deal. But then yeah, on Windows 10, I just rolled with Defender. That's been fine.
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Wink.
What is it with you saying wink? You know what? I'm just going to give you these ones. I took the first lot, but I'm going to give you these ones.
You do? I mean, you do. Of course you do. What did I tell you? Surefire delivery system. Works almost every time.
Yeah, 10% of the time it works every time. Turns out some crazy guy was keeping them as pets.
2 guesses I know exactly who. And where to find him. If Bertrand ain't already dead, he's about to be. I owe you for bringing this breach in security to my attention. As promised, your cut, plus a little extra to show my gratitude. Now, if there's nothing else you need from me, I must go inventory my goods.
No worries, dude. Yes! Okay, so we're taking the carry weight perk now? Like, that's got to be the deal, right? And do we still want more skill, or do we want to go for more? I mean, the long guns are up there, but I don't think we want that. I could try to push for, like, the auto-mechanical scramble and the terrified creature movement speed, but I think just getting more stealth. I want to get that. Oh, that's right. I didn't get. That's the one I wanted to get to. Was the damage. Pickpocket, steal from humans while sneaking. Not really, but the sneak attack weak spot seems pretty cool. Yeah, the bonus damage. There's possibly some tech things here as well. That science and stuff is good. Am I going to get enough levels though to get get up to sneak up to 100 or 80? What are we at? We're at 18. The DLC recommended 25 to 30, so that's another 12. That's like 120 points, maybe. Yeah, so it's either push more into like lie and intimidate just to get. Okay, what's the base stealth though as well? Oh, and there's the stats. What else do we get out of that? Just for, let's have a look at long guns. I mean, there's always, it's just crit chance and long gun sway. The sway's not really that much of an issue. And the crit chance, 305.5% crit chance. That's got to mean you crit all the time. If not twice or 3 times, like double crits. And we're not getting anything really more out of that, okay. Things like the awareness decay rate. That just means if I crouch and hide, they might not see me as, you know, but I don't think you need the decay rate to be that thing. Like once you get out of sight and it keeps decaying. Yeah, you do always get a bit more bonus sneak the higher sneak gets. Yeah, see, there you go. There's more damage as well. Plus tinkering costs. The third drug mix, that's okay, but engineering. %20 chance your item repair will become pristine. It's not terrible. See what's inside locked containers? That's not bad either. I'm going to push that up. I'm going to keep pushing stealth up. Yeah. Alright, perks. The 5 meter interactable is pretty good though. I don't have a silencer, so none of that. Science weapon not science weapon, sorry. Movement speed during TTD is not terrible. But it's a shame. Like, I think the 50 kg carrying capacity, it's just too strong now. So that way if we get like an injury or concussed, we're not going to be... like I'm controlling my weight well enough. It's only when we get an injury or concussed. Let's take it. Yeah, alright, cool. That's awesome. Alright, let's go speak to her. I wanted to take that so long ago, but too many of the options were damage related, and it was just too much to pass those ones up.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
Oh yeah, Sandra said you know something about corporate operating secret sec on Monarch.
Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the
Yeah, so I don't
grids.
use the ARs, so I don't need the
Might
accuracy.
be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely.
I'll check it out.
And I'll thank you kindly for it.
I took care of your little drug running problem.
Funny, you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem.
He tried to cut costs by using sprats instead of autoloaders for transport.
That dunderhead. Can't hardly fathom how that panned out. Let me guess, it involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention.
Yeah.
Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
Oh, actually, I'm the fixer for your sublight problem.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Get to the chase, Malin.
All right. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas, left in a lab when the board abandoned Cascadia. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Define safe.
Meaning safe for me and my crew, seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
I love that. You will have to siphon it into your ship's fuel tank, which is totally safe for me because you'll be doing it and I'll be here. I can get it done.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
I'll find a way around the mantisaurs.
Clever. That's why Lilia's paying you, I take it. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills, or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Better do this safely. I've only got one ship.
And I'd rather not wait another several weeks for Lilia to send your replacement. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. Best of luck, Fixer.
Oh man, okay. Actually. Man, we've got a lot of stuff to do now. No, I haven't been to Cascadia yet. I wonder if we can do this one. Can we fly to the other place and do that one, maybe?
Said you docked 3 days ago?
Give or take, it's all a bit hazy.
That might be a nice one to just quickly do, maybe. If we can fly to the other side, which I'm hoping we can go back and forth between the things. So I don't have to run. Since the game won't let me use fast travel, we may as well use fast travel.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Thank you. Need mods. Range. Power. This modification superheats the bullets, which explode into plasma when fired. Or shock. Can you get 2 of those? So instead of magnum size, so can I get a shock and a thing? Or is it one of each? Post armor armor damage dealt. Oh, I can put 3 on the magazine. Only 1 mod per mod slot. Oh, okay. What's the magazine 3? That means I got 3 to choose from. Alright, so it's got an X-Acto sight. Alright. So we can have shock. Which hasn't even really been that good. I'll go the plasma then. Okay. Critical damage? That's the only one I've got, so... Range? Oh, no, magazine size. That gives you an extra 3 bullets, or I take a shock. I like shock on the close-up ones. I like that. Alright, let's put these back here. Okay. Everything's good. Let's save that there. And I like that. Game won't let me use fast travel, so let's fast travel. Oh, that's pretty cool. Now, where's this tunnel? And where does it go? I thought it was out there, but... Okay, so maybe it is that one. don't think it was out there. I'm not looking at the quest marker. I'm looking for something else.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rap musk.
I could have sworn it was out the back of this place.
Hey, Velma, I got your caffeinoid pills.
You're a... Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Ah, here it is. It was out the back here. Stellar Bay Ruins South. Yeah, what are they? Oh, really? It's just another door that goes out to there? Ah, I was kind of hoping it took me somewhere better. Well, that's clearly not. Sisty pig. Okay, so we've been going for ages, so everything from this side's probably respawned, yeah? Which is rubbish. Wait. Alright, yeah, it's a good improvement. I like it. Got someone on my radar here. And by the way it's turning around, it seems... Oh, He seemed fairly close. He was fairly close.
Come out and play! You hiding?
I'm liking the new gun.
Gonna find you!
I've got to get to a place where there's a printing press and a team, and I've got to extract the team and fix the printing press.
What you? Suffer!
Oh. Almost got him. Where is that guy jumping to? Oh. Yeah, where'd he go? Meanwhile, there's one guy up there that's like... Man, the durability on the higher weapons is so much better as well. Like, it's still 90%. My other gun would have been at like 10% after that many shots. Oh, dude, please don't spoil us. Now I'm in a really precarious predicament. I think I might have to save this quest for later, but then I won't know why I'm saving it. Except maybe I remember that. Where's my ship? My ship's back here. But I can move it between there and there. Wow. Alright, so looks like it wouldn't have mattered anyway because I would have spoken to these guys before going into the printing press room because they're here. But yeah, no spoilers ever, man. And don't do it because you think you're helping. You're not. You're really not if you spoil games.
Hope you're
like
here
this.
to help. We only got so many bullets left, and I ain't keen on using one on you.
Zora sent me to look for you guys. Once I get you out safe, I'll see about that press.
Thank the Eternal. We could use a hand. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out, and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
Any idea where he went?
Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
Got it. I'll see if I can find him.
Talk to me.
I did.
Let's show him what.
Oh, they're gonna open fire with me. That's even better.
I'm gonna sell your shit for beer. Yeah.
Who's there?
That's cool. They help out like that. Now, dude, don't give heads up. Like, never give heads up. Okay? I want to experience the game the way like I would play it naturally, as if I was just sitting around playing it, and share that experience with you guys. I don't want someone coming in and go, don't do this because this will happen, this will happen, and be like, well, but that's what I was going to do, or that's what I would have come up to. Like you take that that experience away from the player. Surprise, Mo. There's a lot of This could very easily go bad. I mean, if we get shots like that off, it could very easily go good. Oh, dude, he ran through and went round behind me. That's great for us. Anything make it through? I was kind of hoping one of them would make it through. Just one, though. Come on, little baby. Who's a good boy? I'm waiting to open one of these doors and have a thing be on the other side of it. Money, money, money. A thing. Yeah, an enemy. Yeah, it'd be kind of funny. You know, you open a locked door and there's just somehow one of these beasts just got themselves stuck in that room. Oh, bard, hey? There's a Deadeye assault rifle here. The funny thing is, like, having bought it made that room like definitely a lot more possible. I would have had to do something very similar, but it would have been kill one at a time as best I could, and it would have been painful. It would have been like shotgunning like all of our ammo and then reloading and. No one be behind me. Right. It would have been awful, but then we would have picked up the Deadeye then, and all the stuff beyond that would have been so good. But this shotgun, man, this shotgun's been a lifesaver. I think a little too much. And I know you can tinker to improve if you spec that way, but there's nothing feels worse in a lot of games than having to like level up a weapon, and you're always wondering, especially on your first playthrough, you're like, well, where's the next weapon? I don't want to spend all my resources leveling up this weapon and then pick a better one up from the next guy I kill, you know, or get a quest reward. Hey Severo, yeah, I did a whole day on it. I've been having so much fun. To retrieve Zora's team. So what I'm going to do is get this medic. Is there another exit from in here? No. And then look at the big boy I killed. Get dead. Oh, there was another exit from somewhere else. Yes, I do want upcoming weapons we found on my own. Like, that's the game experience. If I was doing a second playthrough, definitely on a first playthrough, if I was doing a second playthrough, I might put myself in a position where I'd be like, okay, since I know a lot of the stuff, now I want, you know, I'd appreciate help with bits and pieces here and there. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Alright, so here's the question. What was that bigger thing? Oh, there's just two of them? Alright, boys. Ready to open fire?
Huh? What was that?
Take him down! Welcome to the Iconoclast, asshole!
Welcome to the Iconoclast, asshole!
High five. That's teamwork, man. This is where one jumps out from somewhere that I didn't see, or was stuck in a rock and now becomes active. Eats me. And the save file's like way back. Dude, how did you not die with this door open? Oh, wait, that answers that. And this is where a lesser game would spawn, like Tomb Raider, would spawn enemies out here because I picked up the quest item. A lot of modern games don't. Well, except for Cyberpunk. Like, come on. Oh, man. Man without hair would have loved that.
That was a hell of a soiree.
Nothing like rampant carnage to get the blood flowing, hey, boys?
Tell that to the wounded. Their blood's flowing all right.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, we're still alive, ain't we? Graham was right all along. The truth shields us.
The truth, yeah. And a healthy amount of 44 calibers.
Yeah. Let's get you home.
Yes, let's. Get us our medic back, and we'll get out of here.
Your medic's dead. I found the trauma kit on him, though.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Right, where's Graham? And Graham's over there. And my ship is there. And I don't want to do the run right now. But what I can do is I can fast travel back to him and call that a day. And I can probably, now with these weapons, I could clean up the path along there really easily. That's one thing, though. I think, yeah, the how far apart the next tier of upgrades are, and that's the other thing. Like, what was the? I don't have the item, the weapon that I used to have. But like, that's level 11. That's level 18. I suppose you could tinker it up. And then I go and find one. That's hilarious. Euthanasia kit. That's his gun. Okay, so that's 39 times 8 damage, and that's a 43 times 12 damage. Wow. They were level 5 and 8? Yeah, something like that, probably. So it probably just meant that I needed to have tinkered them up a bit. That's cool. Alright, we'll go over here then and break it down. Give me those. I think I'm wearing one of those. I'm wearing one of those. Oh, do I want to fly to the other place? Or do I want to run there from here? Probably want to run down from there, I think. Not 100% sure, though. But I want to be here anyway, because that's where all the quests are going to be. Alright, so we'll just fly across first. And then we'll rest.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Thank you. Wrapped up nicely. What do we got on the okay, let's try some purple berry munch. Nice bit of food there. What do we have on the drinks? No. No. I need to pick up some more drinks, maybe. Let's get a manual in. And an auto. And we'll call that a string.